Hello Internet, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live from Gotham, bringing another vlog type thing. Before we get started, I'd like to congratulate Crime More Rivers 1, 2, 3 for winning my contest. But on that note, I'd also like to point out that I'm going to go ahead and put a stipulation on people that could guess and participate in my giveaways. And the stipulation being that your account has to be at least a year old. Obviously, Crime More Rivers isn't a legit, I mean, technically it is a legit YouTube account, but really it being created the same day along with 5 others. And then being just mass guest on my video, not really what I wanted to do with these giveaways. Kind of takes away from the spirit of things. So if you do have a legit or authentic YouTube account that's less than a year old, let me know and I'll look into it and just shift through all that stuff to make sure everything is just falls into place. I don't want any kind of bending of the rules, as it were. So details for my new contest and giveaway and all that stuff is going to be in the description. So let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand, and that's going to be brought to you by MV999, and he wants my take on Linsanity. Even though I am not a big avid basketball fan, I mean, I love playing basketball. It's one of my favorite sports to play. I don't really watch it that much, but I do keep tabs on what cat. You always come to me when I'm doing these things. Fine, come here. And okay, but I do keep my finger on the pulse of the sports world, as it were, and I am aware of what Jeremy Lin is doing, and my whole thoughts on it is that he's a very solid player. He's producing, which is something you always want out of an athlete, out of anybody really, to be producing at their job, and he's doing admirably well. And what I do also like about him is he's very well educated. And from all the interviews and just press conference that I've seen, he's well spoken, and that's pretty much what I enjoy the most out of athletes, when they're well spoken, well educated, and they take their craft seriously without any kind of ego or the like. So big old thumbs up to him. But what I would like to see and what I would want to see from here on out is him continuing to produce. It's very easy for a new player to come in and just dominate a sport for like a few months, but then people, coaches, players find out how to counter them, and it's all over and it's all downhill from there. So what I want to see out of Jeremy Lin is for him to continue to perform at the level he's playing, and his sophomore season to be just as productive as his first season in the limelight. He isn't a rookie by any means. I think he has like 2 or 3 years in the league, but this is the first time he's actually gotten to play a substantial amount of minutes. So what I do hope is that he continues to perform at this level, and not just pitter away and just fall out of the limelight, as it were. Another thing that I really did love, one of the funniest things that I've seen out of this whole thing was he did have a pretty bad game where he had, I think it was like 9 turnovers a week or 2 ago. No, Kitty, that's my mouse pad. I don't play with your toys. Don't play with mine. He had like 9 turnovers or something, and the next day reporters were obviously reporting on that, and the main headline was "Chink in the armor?" ? Now, this isn't racist. This is an actual term that you could use. It's obviously a chink in the armor, like a chink in the armor, someone's gameplay, someone's anything. It's not racist, but the people that use that headline, one was fired, one was suspended, and another, I think, was reprimanded. And I feel that it's insane that this world we live in is so PC that you can't nab an obvious headline like that, where he was dominating for, I think it was like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden he just had a terrible game where and had that many turnovers, when they obviously found a chink in his armor, which was obvious that you had to pressure this guy. If you put pressure on him and you keep pressure on him constantly, he's gonna fold and he's gonna get those turnovers. Is what happened at that game, and and for people to get fired and just suspended and just punished for a headline like that just because the guy is Asian, kind of hilarious, kind of funny, and really stupid in my opinion. But still, it was just hilarious. I found the whole thing when I first heard the story, when the story first broke. I was coming home from work and I heard it, and I honestly didn't believe it. I thought it was a joke. But after confirming it online and whatnot, I had a really great laugh about the whole thing. So yeah, that's it for that. Thanks MV999 for that suggestion and that topic. I hope you enjoyed. If not, you guys leave a comment down below on what I could do to make these more enjoyable for you. Also, if you have any kind of topic you'd like for me to discuss, a la MV999s, just leave a comment down below as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks, and have a good one.